Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from, you guessed it, Treehouse Brewing Company out of Charlton, Massachusetts. We also have locations in Deerfield and Tewksbury where I got this, as well as a couple other locations. They do not distribute, so you have to go to one of the locations to get their beer. But let me tell you, if you are anywhere near one of their breweries, you gotta go check them out because they are making some of the greatest beers that I've had in a long time, and you can rest assured they're gonna be super fresh. So anyway, just did a couple of Treehouse reviews, and I got another one right here. Went there today and got all different kinds of stuff. So this one is called Behind the Times. Love the label art for all of these beers here. And Behind the Times is a Dunkel Roche beer. So it's a smoked malt beer. Dunkel Roche beer honors the tradition with a tedious mash procedure utilizing primary dark Munich and smoked malts to create flavors and aromas of molten toffee, brown bread, mild chocolate, campfire, and caramel. They use Tettnanger hops, and they give some more notes on the flavor and talk about how beautiful the beer is and yada yada yada. So 5.2% alcohol by volume. I love Roche beers. I'm so glad that Treehouse is making it. I have a few actually to review from them. These smoked malt beers are really incredible. I reviewed one from Spyglass a couple weeks ago, which actually I think I just posted a few days ago. It was a 3.5% super light beer, but it was a smoked beer, and it had so much flavor. If you like barbecue and smoked meats, you're gonna love smoked malt beers because it's very reminiscent of pulled pork and brisket and barbecue. And these types of beers pair very well with barbecue, generally speaking. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm very excited to try it. Behind the Times, Dunkel Roche beer. And it looks like a Dunkel. Nice head forming there. It's a 4-finger, very creamy looking head. It's, I guess you'd say tan. It's not quite beige. I would say that's a tan head. The appearance is very dark brown. You can see a little bit of light. We hold it up to the lamp back there, but it looks black. Mostly black, but a little bit of brown when I hold it up to the light. It looks the part of a nice Dunkel beer. That smoked malt is coming through. Not as smoky as the one I had a couple weeks ago. That one was all smoke. This is nice smoke, medium smoke. Caramel, toffee, brown bread, maybe even a slight coffee, dark chocolate. It smells incredible. My favorite part about the aroma is that smoked malt, that smoky aroma. I love beers like this, and I wish there were more of them. But this time of year, fall, with the great craft breweries that we have up here in New England, I'm excited to try a lot of these beers. You're going to be seeing a lot of reviews of these smoky, whether it's a Roche beer or a smoked wheat beer, as in the case with Spyglass, or a smoked amber lager, or a smoked porter. I got a bunch of them. You're going to see them all reviewed on my channel in the next few weeks. Anyway, outstanding aroma with this. Did I mention the ABV? I think I did. 5.2. So should be pretty light body, but with that smoked malt, it's, you know, and the dark roasted malt as well. There should be a ton of flavor and character to this beer. Glass lacing already starting to form. Nice head retention. It smells absolutely incredible. Looks absolutely incredible. So without further ado, let's get to this brew. Cheers. The smoked malt is there, but it's very nicely balanced with the other flavors in the beer. Although I wouldn't mind if it was super in your face and that was all that I got with the beer, because I love these smoked malt beers. However, it's very balanced. You get a little bit of that smoked malt, caramel, toffee, dark chocolate, very darkly toasted bread notes. Coffee, not so much. I was getting that on the aroma a little bit, or so I thought, with everything that was going on, but that's not really translating to the palate, which is fine by me, because coffee notes sometimes just take away from other aspects of the beer. Yeah, that dark chocolate is kind of creeping in more and more. It's very robust. It's like a smoky chocolate type effect, which is really nice. The toffee and that sweetness is there. The dark toasted bread notes. I like my toast almost burnt. I like dark toast. There's some dark toast vibes going on with this beer for sure. It's almost got a little bit of a creaminess to the mouthfeel, which is really nice. I mean, it's silky smooth all the way through. As you swallow it down, it's actually got a relatively dry finish, which is nice. Of course, at 5.2%, it's light enough to where you're not getting any lingering effects, really, other than a touch of the smokiness. This would pair excellent with burgers, barbecue, chili dogs, just about anything. Any good old classic American meal, this would be a great compliment. Or like a German, like a bratwurst with some sauerkraut or something like that. This would be just outstanding with that type of food. Man, I am loving this beer. Behind the Times, 5.2. It's just got that sitting around the campfire type of feel. Hamburgers, hot dogs, pulled pork, that type of thing. It's roasty, it's toasty, it's sweet, it's bready, it's slightly hoppy and bitter on the finish. It's well-rounded. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful beer. If you're watching all of these Treehouse reviews just in order, you know, as I'm posting them back to back to back to back to back over the last couple of weeks, I've done a lot of Treehouse beers. You may be thinking, like, this guy just loves, you know, he's biased. He's giving all these Treehouse beers really high marks. I have no dog in the fight here. I get these beers, I review them, and I give you my honest opinion. I just happen to really like all of the Treehouse beers that I've had recently. I'm telling you, they brew amazing, amazing beers, and I can't not give them the scores that they deserve. So if you're watching all of these reviews and you see 95s and up, that's what they are. They deserve these scores. I'm not going to just vary the scores because I look like a schmuck for giving all of these Treehouse beers excellent ratings. That's what they are. You deserve to know the truth. You heard it here first. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. This is a solid A. Really getting up there. I don't have any complaints about it. It's perfectly balanced with all the different flavors. I love the smoky qualities in the Rausch beers and these smoked malt beers. So I guess if I had a complaint, it would be I would like a little bit more of that smokiness. This one doesn't have as much as some of the other ones that I've had. I like the over-the-top, in-your-face smokiness, and this one is well-balanced. So for somebody getting into the Rausch beers, this would be a good introduction because it's smoky, but it's balanced with the other flavors, and it's not too in-your-face. Outstanding product. So Behind the Times from Treehouse Brewing Company, 96 out of 100. If you can get their beers in your area, go to their brewery, go to one of the locations, buy some of these beers, try them. Let me know what you think in the comments below. They have all different styles. You know, they're known for a lot of their IPAs. They're New England juicy IPAs, but they make excellent stouts. They have a barrel aging, you know, process for a lot of their beers, whether it's a Pilsner, a lager, stout. They even oak condition some of their, you know, just sours and I mean, you name it. Anything you can think of from Treehouse, they are going to do it right. So that's my rant, I guess, and I'm done. But 96 out of 100 for Behind the Times. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and until next time, everybody, cheers.